Where's my timer? What?
I need to take it in the bathroom.
Okay, go. Test, mic test, and 5, 4, 3, 2, test, mic test, mic test. I said test, mic test, and testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 28 more minutes before we start. So let's wait for the other people to come in. Okay. Teka lang. Thanks everyone for watching. Let's wait for another 26 more minutes. Bakit?
Nag-live ka na naman.
Oh.
Pwede ako sumali sa live mo.
Oo, sali ka. Pwede ka magsayaw.
Background.
Yeah.
Mag-twerk.
Twerk, twerk, twerk.
Ikot mo muna na to. Ingat ako. Sa ano pala, sa weekend ng birthday mo,
Mm.
nasa work San Diego tayo.
Ba't doon?
Kasi yun lang naman nabook ko eh.
Mm. Sino in-invite natin?
Ayun lang.
Gusto ko sana ano eh.
Sino gusto mo?
50th anniversary. Sila ano, sila Gilbert, sila Brother Leo, sila ano.
Kaya lang, isa lang nabook ko dun.
Eh,
Gusto mo
pupunta lang.
papuntahin sila?
Oo, doon lang lang
Ikaw
pupunta sila.
mag-invite kasi ayoko mangunahan ka dahil gusto
Kaya invite mo na. Invite mo na para ikaw na.
Hindi ako magsabi. Ikaw magsabi.
Sep-
Nagsabi ako kay Gilbert. Sabi ko, Bert, doon kami. Sabi niya, titignan daw niya. Kasi marami daw siyang trabaho ngayon dahil kulang sila ng tao.
Ikaw na.
Kasi ayaw ko rin mag-invite kasi alam mo, naalala mo nung nagano tayo, nung gumala tayo sa Utah.
Mm.
Di ba nung umuwi tayo, nagkasakit si Tristan?
Hindi naman ano, one day lang naman sila eh. Hindi
Ay,
sila
hindi,
mag-i-stay.
diba?
Hindi.
Sabi mo pa sa akin, kasi nag-iyak ako kasi nag-iyak ka naman sa kanila kaya stress ka man. Yan ayoko
Oy,
sisihin.
naka-live tayo. Naka-live.
Naka-live ko.
Basta pag ano, invite mo lang sila.
Bakit nagsasalita ka dyan?
Hinihintay ko naka-live kasi ako kailangan ko para maayos yung ano ko, yung oras ko, yung watch hour ko. Parang watch hour ko. So kailangan gumagana siya. Eh naka-live nga ako eh.
Narinig ako.
Narinig ka. Hinihintay ko lang para sa baka ano ko ng 2 oras kasi may nakaabang na eh. Teka.
Ako magsasalita ako. Gusto mo? Pwede ako?
Inaano ko
Pwede ako magsalita?
Teka, naka-live naman eh.
Sandali.
Kailangan kong i-ano siya.
Ano sasabihin ko?
Walang tao eh.
I know. Hindi ako nakaayos.
Pwede mag-ayos ka dyan. Mag-tutorial ka. Mag-tutorial ka.
Kasi naman yung camera mo dapat dito ako nakikita ko doon para nakaharap na, parang tatagilid ako makikita ko yung hindi.
Sa camera.
Hindi, gusto ko tumingin sa camera kasi syempre para may kausap ako. Kailangan, dapat yung malaki mong yun yung nakikita ko mukha ko. Saan ba to? Paano ba to makita?
Ayan, nakikita ko oh.
I know, pero dapat dito ko nakikita kasi nakaganon ako, nakagilid dito.
Hindi po pwede, dito ka tumingin.
Hindi,
ayan,
gusto
tumingin
mo.
ka dyan ka nakikita
No,
na.
baba eh.
Oh.
Hindi, yung camera mo eh.
Oh, nandito ka. Ayan.
Gusto ko ma-view yung mukha ko dyan.
Ayan oh.
Yung pwede mo malakihan yan. Yan.
Yan.
Ay, delay.
Yung delay yan sa YouTube. It's delay.
Delay? Wala yung watch hour.
Delay siya.
Delay nga.
Yeah, a few seconds lang, mga split
No,
seconds.
few seconds, matagal no? Yan o, dumi.
Hayaan ko lang siya naka-live na ganyan hanggang mamaya may ano. Kasi kailangan ko sa watch hour ko at least makumpleto ko siya ng mga ano ba.
Ba't lagyan mo ng ilaw ako kung maliwanag?
Mas lalo nang maliwanag eh. Ayan mo.
Tingnan mo. Sige, titingnan ko rito eh.
How was it?
Dapat mataas tong po.
Oo, maganda. Maganda. Yan, kailangan mataas eh. Ang upuan.
Yeah.
Yan, maglagay ka ng ano, ng unan. Ito.
Akin na.
Umupo ka, huwag ka alis dyan. Wala ka ng trabaho?
Meron pa.
O ba't di ka nagtatrabaho?
Nagkakape ako. Siyempre break. Tatakbo ako bukas, be ha. Sama ako sa'yo. Ayan, medyo maltaas.
Hindi pa rin. Kulang pa natin ang ano. Ito. Yan.
Yan.
Nice. Yan.
Ayan.
Okay. Maganda. Maganda.
May nag-watch na?
Tayo pa rin.
Sino nag-watch? Wala. Sino nag-sound?
Magandang lighting. Yan.
Kunin mo nga yung makeup ko doon. Mag-lipstick ako. Tapos, ako na muna. Ikaw muna rito. Kunin ko lang yan.
Okay. Yung aking guest. Teka, masyado mataas ang upuan ko. So, okay. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Gagawin ko nga to. Yan.
Ako na muna.
Sige.
Hello, everyone! Ano ba yan?
Lagyan natin ito dito.
At nawala.
Alin?
Ba't hindi ka pa nag-
Alin?
Ay, matagal. Delay nga.
Okay lang. Okay lang yan para sa watch hour. Para meron tayong ano. Pwede ka dyan mag ano. Ayan. Ganyan ka lang.
Ayan. Ma-delay.
Hindi maayos.
Siyempre, paano ako pag ano kung...
Medyo delay siya.
Ako na naman ay tumataba na naman. So, kailangan ko na naman tumakbo. Wala pa rin nag-watch eh.
May 4 na.
Sino? Paano kung malaman?
Ayan o. Nandito, ayan o. Ayan o. Yan ang mga nag-watch.
Tayo lang pala nag-watch.
Basta't makaano ka ng ano. Ayan o. Hello, Sherry Mercer. Tamsak, maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Si Mrs. nagpapaganda.
Habang ako ay nag-aantay sa aking kape, so ako muna ay nakikijoin. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat or umaga na ba sa Pilipinas? So, Naka-break muna ako sa aking work from home na. Ba't hindi ko naririnig yung sounds ko?
Nakirinig mo.
Ba't music mo?
Naririnig mo. Hindi mo maririnig yan. Kasi may music pa eh. Pag na-i-upload, pag nag-end na, doon mo maririnig. Pero yung microphone naririnig. Yeah,
Sino yung music na yan?
Ay, yung music dyan. Para may background music. Para hindi boring.
Oh.
Para hindi siya boring.
Ako rin ay magkakaroon ng vlog. I think pag nag-start na kami sa aking pag-remodel ng bahay namin, ako rin ay magbablog. How I started it, ano ang process na ginawa ko para may idea kayo. So, I'm gonna ask my husband to na i-vlog niya ako.
Yeah.
So, para at least may idea kayo kung ano yung process na ginagawa namin at saka I don't know kung makakatipid kami o ano yung mga mali namin gawa, then you can give us an advice. So, very helpful yung mga advice nyo. We're gonna listen, then we're gonna we're gonna show it to you guys. The process of renovating our house. Kailangan namin kasi lumalaki na yung mga anak namin. Medyo matagal na since lumipat kami sa bahay na to, hindi pa kami renovate or any change, small renovation, wala talaga. Kasi alam niyo ng mga bata, lahat ng walls sinusulatan. So, nothing changes talaga sa bahay namin. So, since lumalaki na sila, Fiona is growing up, and you know, yung privacy, they need it. Ariel is also going to turn 12 na. So, hinihingi din nila kasi syempre gusto nilang mag-invite na ng friends nila. So, kailangan namin ayusin ang paano yung bahay. And we're so blessed and through prayers na naging okay. Ang kailangan lang namin maging smooth yung renovation process namin. Then, hindi stressful. I know it's gonna be may mga stress pero sana hindi siya ganun. Kakayanin namin. So ngayon, break muna ako kasi kanina pa ako nagtrabaho. Nagpainit akong tubig.
Thank you, Cherry, sa pag-thumbs up.
Hi, Cherry! Thank you for watching, guys. So, next time, sasama rin ako sa vlog niya. At aking introduce ang aking beauty products na ginagamit. Kaming mag-asawa ay this year we're gonna be turn 50. So, how we're trying to ano mas tawag nun, yung parang mini-maintain yung sarili namin. Of course, syempre, sariling sikap dahil hindi namin kaya pumunta ng doktor. So, sariling sikap, si Romy, he's doing running. Of course, yung diet din paminsan-minsan. Ako naman, paminsan-minsan medyo nag-gain ako ng konti ngayon. So, I have to go back to running again. Para medyo fit kami, kahit 50 na. So, this year is gonna be a memorable year for us kasi both of us mag-turn na ng 50, then it's gonna be our 15 years anniversary as couple. Then, we're gonna do something sa bahay namin. So, then of course yung pandemic pa. So, maraming challenges. But of course, yung faith lang siguro, yun lang masasabi ko na kung nagdadasal tayo, na hindi tayo pabayaan, maging maayos din ang buhay natin. Of course, hindi naman lahat ng bagay, okay lang yung magsalita, okay. Hindi naman lahat na ibibigay sa'yo, na darating at darating ang para sa'yo. So, yun. So, ako naman ay magli-lipstick. Ano bang gagawin? So, ito nabili ko to sa Amazon. Ay,
Dito, ayan. Yan.
yeah, ito sa Amazon ko nabili. You know what? I think parang $13 lang yata ako nabili to. Pero look, kung ano yung, nawala pa yung isa, yung mga anak ko pinakikialaman. So, since nag-start ang pandemic last year, I think nabili ko to ng June. Kasi nung March, so lockdown ng California. Then, work from home. So, minsan nakakapag-YouTube, titingin-tingin ako ng ano bang pwede may mapag-aralan during pandemic. So, tingin-tingin ako ng makeup. Yun, discover ng skin product ko, which is the Rodan and Fields. So, later, introduce ko sa inyo yun, kung magustuhan nyo. Then, ito, nakikita ko to. So, nakikita ko to, I think, $5 or $15, I forgot. But still, ginagamit ko pa rin siya. Different shades of lipstick. Ganda. Yan, ito naman, gift to ng friend ko, si Jem. So, ang laman ng niya is, mga lipstick lang din. Alam niya kasi may lipstick. So, yun. Ito yung laman ng niya. Itong tatlo. Bigay ni Jem yan. So, simple. Mas tumatagal din kasi hindi naman ako nasa bahay lang kami, so hindi ka naman palagi nag-makeup. Hindi naman ako mahilig mag-makeup. So, yun. Kaya ito tumagal siguro rin. So, ito, kaya mag-lipstick ako, wala akong magawa. Nakikijoin lang ako sa asawa ko. So, ito, gagamitin. I-mix ko siya. Ito, and this one. It's a good combination to. May nag-watch niya?
Yan.
So, ang color niya, pink last. Pink na. Ito naman. So, ito yung color niya. Nakikita, hindi
Makikita.
So, number 4. So, number 4. So, lalagyan ko muna nito to mix it. So, may maliit akong salamin. And nude color lang siya. Then, you have to mix with dark color. Minsan, minimix ko siya nito. Itong red. Ito from my friend din, si Matt. It's like, tagal na rin ito. Then, ito yung binigay ni Jen. But, I'm gonna use this product para i-mix ko. So, ito. Ayan yung color niya. So, ayan. So, ito. Yun lang. Ano ba yun? Wala pala akong brush. So, ayun. Lipstick lang siya. Dito lang kami sa bahay. Ito pala. Nabili ko to sa ano. I bought this one in Target. So, like $1. So, ang ganda siya. $1 lang siya. Hello! Nakikijoin na ako sa aking husband. So, break lang kasi ako. So, hindi ko alam kung paano mag-vlog. Thank you for watching. Mahilig ang aking asawa sa paggaganito, pag-video. So, alam mo na, suporta ka lang as a wife, kung anong hilig niya. So, ayun.
May ano ka na?
Ayun ko, sino to?
Sino?
Ingat sa pag-uwi, nasa work pa ba? Thank you. Ako nasa bahay pa rin kami, work from home pa rin kami mag-asawa kasi sa place namin, hindi pa advisable ang ano. May mga pumapasok na but mabuti na nga lang yung company ko, company ng husband ko, ano pa rin kami, work from home. Very stressful din. Alam mo yung nandun Monday hanggang Sunday, hindi kami lumalabas. Actually, lumalabas pala kami pag namamalengke ako. Namamalengke ako kasi for 2 weeks namin. So, yung mga basic needs namin. Mga bata din, kailangan namin konting ilabas-labas. Pero we're not like, hindi kami yung nag-mall or what. Lalabas lang ako mamamalengke. Sometimes nasa, lang sila sa parking lot. Then I have to go inside kasi hindi naman pwede namin iwanan sila rito kasi hindi pa pwede silang sa bahay yung tatlo. So we have to bring them. Pero nasa lang parking lot. So very rin kami. I know, oo nga I know. Bless lang din, talagang, alam mo, minsan naisip namin na na may trabaho rin kasi alam mo na sa situation ngayon, maraming nawala ng trabaho. Yeah, sana nga. Kasi dito kasi rin syempre natatakot din kami maglabas. Actually, lumalabas pala kami last year. Ako nagpa-plan pag lumalabas kami magpamilya. Ako nagpa-plano lahat for the whole year. Start ng class nila Romy. Kasi si Romy and the kids have the same vacation, yung schedule nila. So, ako yung flexi. If private company pinagtatrabahuan ko, so, ako adjust. Then, isa pa yung company ko, like, pag it comes to family, hindi sila nagko-question kung gusto mo time off. So, pag start ng school year, bibigay ni Romy yung calendar niya sa akin. So, ibinubok ko na pinaplan ko na yung trip namin for the whole family. So, last year, kahit naka-pandemic, naka-alis-alis pa rin kami. But, ang alis namin, hindi kami pumunta sa Matao. We go nature tripping. So, last year, kwento ko lang sa inyo, So, nag-start ang lockdown dito is March. Mid of March. Ang mga offices nag-start ng last week of March. Then, ah, ano, June, after ng school year, mid ng June, nag-camping kami with, yung sister-in-law ko from Vegas. So, we went to, before San Francisco. Magandang place. It's a really nice place. Little Basin ang tawag niya. Ang ganda, first time namin nagpunta. Nakabook ako ng camping. Which is, very rare kasi pag camping kasi it takes like 6 months and a year bago ka makapasok sa kasi mura lang din naman ang fee pag sa national park pinupuntahan nyo. Pero that time because ng pandemic, maraming nag-close na national park. So bigla sila nag-open. Then nakapasok agad ako, nakakuha ko ng schedule. So I think we tayo doon 2 nights or 3 nights. Yeah. Nag-stay kami doon 3 nights. Ang ganda ng place. Super ganda ng place. Ang next namin pupuntahan, before ang pinuntahan namin campsite is Little Basin. Then, ang next namin puntahan is yung Big Basin. Ang ganda ng, puro, red woods lahat. Ang ganda. Then, after no, nagpunta kami ng SF. Kasi yung kapatid ni Romy, hindi pa nakapunta ng San Francisco. So, nagpunta kami. Then, we stopped by sa Google office. So, din, pero walang mga tao masyado. Kaya yun din, hindi naman kami nagkagala just pumunta sa matao. Wala. Mga pinupuntahan din namin as in sarado or lang kami, talagang daan lang kami. Then, June yun. Then, mga August, I think. Kasi meron kaming may timeshare kaming mag-asawa. So, talagang ginagamit ko yon. So, kaya nagbo-book ako palagi ahead of time. Kaya kinukuha ko schedule ni Romy. So, siya, August, nakapunta kami ng San Diego. Bumalik ulit yung sister-in-law ko from Vegas. Punta kami San Diego, the whole family. Nag-spend din kami ng 2 nights doon. So, sa resort, which is a good place, Welk Resort. Then, after that, so, bahay uli. Then, by October pala, sa birthday ko, at saka yung anniversary namin mag-asawa. Actually, sa anniversary namin mag-asawa, nagpunta kami sa Bishop. Kasi, yung Bishop naman is still along California, part siya ng California. Pero, ang gusto ko doon kasi every time na pumupunta kami ng Lake Tahoe, we always na pass to that area, Bishop. Kasi may dalawang way. Isang way is you're gonna take Sacramento. Yung isa sa kabila, sa likod, which is yung view ang maganda. So, we went to Bishop for like 2 nights. Stay kami doon. Then after that, sabi ko, at that time kasi hindi pa fall season. So wala pang yung change ng yung color ng mga halaman, hindi pa nakikita. So nagtanong ako, sabi nila, maganda ang view rito during mid ng October. At that time birthday ko. So sabi ko, balik tayo dito. So nagbook ulit ako doon for 2 nights para sa birthday ko. Then, we try to invite yung friends namin, 2 families. Rin sila, nag-okay rin sila. Kasi sabi ko sa kanila, we go there, mag-pictorial tayo. So, may makikita kayong picture sa asawa ko na naka-blue ako, the whole family. Yun yung birthday ko. So, every time kasi, ganito ginagawa ko, every time na pumupunta kami sa isang place, make sure may team ako na kailangan may picture kami or mayroong family photo kami para pinaka-souvenir namin. Kasi, ang iniisip ko palagi, hindi na tayo babalik dito uli. Iba naman yung pupuntahan natin. So, kailangan meron tayong souvenir. So, ako nagka-plan yan. So, kailangan ng team, anong color, saan ka magpa-picture, yun. Although, hindi ako familiar sa place, but ano pa yan, a month, tumitingin na ako sa YouTube. Marami kasi nagpo-post eh. Kaya, you know, when you go to a certain place, kahit sa atin sa Pilipinas, kahit nung bakasyon namin sa Pilipinas, tumitingin ako palagi sa mga post na sa YouTube. Talagang malaking tulong ang YouTube. Maraming nagpo-post yung experience nila. At saka marami kang mapupulot ng ano, ideas na, ano ba yung hindi ko puntahan dito? Ano yung maganda dito sa lugar? Kumbaga, hindi masasayang yung visit nyo sa isang lugar. So, kailangan, every time na mag-visit kayo, ganito, you have to check yung mga videos na pinopost. Then, ako, ginagawa ko na yan, sinusulat ko niya. Okay, this day, darating tayo doon. Nakaplan na yan. I learn also, itong mga natutunan ko, ginagawa ko sa family ko. Natutunan ko rin to sa isang parents na nagkukwento. Sa akin, nakikinig ako. Oh, sabi ko, okay na. So, ina-apply ko rin. Kahit hindi man lahat nakukuha ko or na gagawa namin, pero kahit pa paano, may plans ka. Kung hindi man matuloy, di okay lang. Kung matuloy, mas maganda. So, planning talaga ako palagi niyan. So, kunyari, first day, pagdating namin doon, okay, check-in, ayos ng gamit, bibili kami ng pagkain sa supermarket. Kasi, most of the places na pinupuntahan namin, may mga kitchen sila, full kitchen. So, marunong ako magluto, marunong si Romy magluto. So, ano kami, so sasabihin ko na sa kanya, punta tayo sa grocery, mamimili kami ng lulutuin. So, for example, yung mga, bibili na ako ng pag-breakfast, cereal ng mga bata, meal, sulat na yan, ano bang breakfast namin, hotdog, or bili kami ng itlog. Then, for lunch, anong lulutuin namin? Usually, pag nagluto kami lunch, may mga tira, yun na rin yung dinner namin. Pero minsan, naglalagay pa rin ako ng ulam namin. So, ganyan ako, inaano ko na yung araw-araw naming pagkain. Syempre, minsan na pag nasa ibang lugar ka, gusto mo rin kumain sa labas para ma-experience nyo yung ano yung masarap na pagkain dito. Pero, minsan, once lang kami kakain sa labas. Pero, dahil, syempre, tipid din kami. So, kailangan doon na lang kami sa kakain. Ang inaano lang namin sa place na yun is just to visit yung magandang lugar nila at saka ano pa meron doon. So, ganun yun. So, yun yung ko as na ako palagi nagpa-plan. So, last year yun yung mga event namin din. So, yun yung sa October, ng birthday ko. So, nag-pictorial kami, tsaka yung meron kaming souvenir, yung makikita yung photo namin na naka-blue kami. Then, this November, Thanksgiving. Syempre, 1 week off ang mga bata. Nag-off din ako sa office. Pumunta kami sa Utah, Park City, Utah. Kasi yun din yung gusto ko. Kasi yung mga bata, mahilig mag-ski. So, siguro 3 beses na namin sila in-enroll for skiing. Kasi, mga adventurous mga anak ko talaga. Namana nila sa tatay nila. So, sila, inano namin sila sa ski. So, nagpunta kami sa Park City, Utah. Kasi may nakuha kong discount din. Discounted na, hindi sa timeshare na, but discounted rate. Kasi nga walang masyadong tao ngayon. So, punta kami doon, pag pumunta ka sa mga resort and yung mga malalayong lugar, yung not here in California, kasi talagang crowded ang California, but other state, Utah, ay, walang masyadong tao at saka very sila sa distancing. Mas pa sila na hindi ka pwedeng lumabas, wala kang mask. Kailangan may mask ka palagi. Sisitahin ka na, can you wear yung mask mo? So, talagang follow ka rin, syempre, di ba? Mas nakakaya pag nasita ka. So, yun, nung nasa Park City, Utah kami, nag-ski yung mga bata doon. Then, ganun din, basta pag aalis talaga kami, nakaano na ako niyan, yung rental ng car, yung pupunta kami sa, anong oras ang alis namin doon sa, kasi nagstay muna kami sa Vegas, kasi nag-trip lang kami. So, from here, Long Beach to Vegas, it takes like 4 hours. So, nagstay muna kami sa sister-in-law ko for a night. Then, the next early morning, kasi hindi kakayanin ni Romy to travel all the way to Utah. Tsaka gabi, hindi siya familiar sa place. So, stay muna kami sa Vegas for then 5 o'clock in the morning, alis kami, tulog pa yung mga bata. Biyahe na kami kasi we'll have to travel 6.5 hours to Park City, Utah. At saka, ito yung mga experience namin. Pagdating sa Park City, Utah, so ang ganda ng place, ang ganda ng travel, ang ganda ng ano, hindi siya yung akyat baba. Ang ganda ng ano, ang ganda ng travel namin doon, flat lang siya. So, umakyat lang kami nung pag sa intersection ng going to Salt Lake at saka yung paakyat ng Park City, doon lang aakyat. Pero hindi siya ganun ka super akyat. Hindi nakakatakot. So, dumating kami doon, then when we get there, syempre, pahinga muna, ayos lahat. Then, namalengke para sa pagkain namin. Nakalista na yan. Pero minsan dinadala ko na yung mga basic na mga sahog-sahog namin dito, mga nor kasi walang masyadong Filipino food doon niluluto namin palagi adobo. Nilaga kasi malamig doon. So mga sinigang yan. So kung ano yung wala doon, yun ang binibili ko na dito sa Filipino store. So yun, kung ano yung mga kulang lang namin. So mili. Then luto. Mga bata gusto na pupunta ng swimming pool outside kasi may snow, tapos may jacuzzi sila, then yung pool nila is heated pool, so napakasarap kasi nag-i-snow siya. Then yeah, we stayed there for a week. Doon kami nag-Thanksgiving, again, nag-travel kami pala. So yun nga, bago kami travel, tine-check ko na kung anong pupuntahan namin. So sasabihin ni Romy, saan ba tayo, anong gagawin natin ngayon? So ito, today, mag-ski lang tayo. Tomorrow, mag-tubing. The next day, punta tayo sa isang lugar na maganda daw, sabi ko, napanood ko sa YouTube. Pinuntahan namin yung yung Flat Salt Lake. Boundary siya, close to the Nevada na, going to Sacramento. So, nag-travel kami 2.5 hours. Ang ganda rin ng place. Talagang the best. Ang lawak ng lake, akala mo snow kasi white. Yung pala, solid rock solid salt pala yun. So, pumunta kami, i-drive yung sasakyan nilagay sa gitna at doon kami kumain. Ang ganda talaga super. Tsaka ang ganda ng weather that time. Blue yung sky, tapos white. So, ang pictures, ang ganda ng labas ng pictures namin kasi nag-reflect yung ground na puro white sa basta maganda siyang lighting. So then kami, afternoon balik. Dapat pupunta pa kaming ibang state, kaya lang sabi ni Romy gabi na, hindi kami familiar sa place. Balik na ulit kami. So balik ulit kami. So bumalik, bumaan muna kami sa capital state ng Utah. Maganda kasi yung place doon. Maganda yung building nila. Meron din siya sa YouTube noon. So lahat ng videos niya sa YouTube, panoorin nyo kasi yun yung journey ng family namin, na maliit pa si mga anak namin hanggang lumalaki na, hanggang marami ng activities yung mga anak namin, like nagko-compete na yung 2 babae and they're into diving. Yan yung journey na i-share namin sa inyo. And also si Ito naman, competition with the taekwondo, yun yung i-share namin. Hindi naman kami blessed lang na may mga trabaho kami mag-asawa. Then, we're trying hard para sa mga bata na ma-experience yung hindi rin namin na-experience. So, alam mo, pag pumunta kami sa lugar, hindi lang mga bata nag-enjoy, kami rin mag-asawa, kasi hindi pa namin napuntahan. So, we enjoy it too. So, the whole family enjoys yung mga places na pinupuntahan namin. And, parang hindi naman, para sa mga anak namin, sa amin din sarili na, hindi pa, ganda itong lugar na to. Hopefully, mga bata na maalala nila lahat ng mga pinupuntahan namin. Tsaka lahat ng mga events namin nasa YouTube ni Romy. So, you can go back, check niyo yung mga pinupuntahan namin place. Then, so, Salt Lake, Utah. Then, after that, so, 1 week kami doon, straight home. Then, siguro, alam mo, minsan, hindi naman sa inaano namin yung sarili sa ibang binubos namin yung anong meron kami dito sa social media. Ang sa amin lang mag-asawa, we want to share sa ibang family na, alam nyo, hindi naman lahat puro maganda yung meron namang, kung simpleng puntahan lang, masaya na kayong buong family. Ang importante yung bonding. So, yun yung sinishare namin. Ang sa amin lang, may extra lang siguro kasi yung mga places yung pinupuntahan namin na may maganda siya. So, we want to explore ang Amerika kasi ang daming magagandang tanawin sa Amerika. Ah, kahit punta na ng park, ang ganda na. Punta ka sa dagat, ang ganda na. Yun lang yung kagandahan doon. So, we want to just share yung family, namin. Siyempre, hindi kami perfect family. Mag-asawa, yung mga away-away, normal lang yun. Pero, yung faith namin mag-asawa, we always pray na we'll still stick to each other. So, this year nga is our 15 years anniversary. So, more years to celebrate pa. So, yun. Then, December, yung friend namin na two families na nag-friend din namin, nagyaya na punta daw uli kami ng Utah for, yung snow. So, nirecommend ko, actually, una pala is Vegas. What we're thinking is Vegas. Mag-Airbnb kami ng bahay. Sabi ko, but it's so expensive. Sabi ko, may budget lang kami. Ganyan kami palagi. Pupunta kami sa isang lugar, hindi yung marami kang pera nun. Discounted din yun. So, budget din kami. Siyempre, kaya bumibiling kami ng pagkain para lulutuin. We don't go out there para mag-dinner or mag-breakfast sa labas. Kasi 5 kami. And every time na lumabas kami, it's like more than $100 ang i-spend mo. Breakfast, iba pa yung lunch, iba pa yung dinner. So, it's very expensive. Whereas kung bibili kaming lulutuin lang, nakakatipid kami. Dala lang ako ng bigas. Yung mga anak mahilig naman sa bigas. So, talagang tipid din. Pero we enjoy yung place. Then, nung December, so hindi kami natuloy sa Vegas kasi sabi ko, masyadong mahal. Hindi na, kagagala lang namin. We have a trip na 1 week nung Thanksgiving. Then, we don't want to spend another, thousands or, more than, siguro mga 500 para lang sa, sa stay. So, nag-end up kami sa Utah kasi ang nirecommend ko, kasi they know us, yung family namin, may mag-travel. Sabi ko, merong after Vegas, Georgetown tinatawag. It's a nice place as well ng Utah. First, yung tourist spot din na mga after Vegas. So, Georgetown kami mag-stay. Then, pag mag-stay kami, punta kami ng Brian Head. It's our second time sa Brian Head kasi first time kami ng Brian Head last year, January. Nag-ski rin yung mga bata doon. So, maganda yung ski resort nila. Family friendly. Hindi siya masyadong nakakatakot yung slope. Especially sa mga beginners na nag-ski. Maganda. So, nag-stay kami for nag-Airbnb kami, ganda ng place. Nasa YouTube din yan ni Romy. So, panoorin nyo lahat yung mga sinasabi ko sa inyo. Nasa YouTube niya lahat. If you have time, watch kayo doon. Maganda yung marami kayong makukuha idea. Tapos yung mga trip din namin sa Philippines, nandun din. So, nag-stay kami the Brian Head last year, January. First time namin nagustuhan namin. So, yung friends namin na, 2 families na friends namin, may maliliit. So, namin sila, doon namin sila din lang sa Brian Head. Kasi meron ding resort sa Vegas, close to Vegas, just an hour. Kaya lang parang napuntahan na kasi namin, then hindi ko gusto hindi siya yung pang ski. Parang kung gusto mo rin maglaro sa snow, mga pang baby talaga. So, sabi ko, punta tayo dun sa nag-ski. Gusto niyo mag-ski. Yung mga anak din nila gusto mag-snowboarding, gusto matuto ng ski. O, di doon kami. So, pumunta kami na first day, nag-tubing kami, lahat. Ski. Then, yung ibang bata nag-snowboarding. Then, the second day, nag-tubing, sama na ako doon. So, yun, nung December. So, yun yung, kahit pandemic, na we still have time na lumabas. Yun pinaplan ko pa. So, this year naman, ang this year plan namin, 2 pa lang. So, yung sa March, which is yung birthday ni Romy at saka ni Ariel. Pero, sa San Diego lang kami. Where, mag-stay lang kami doon sa Welk Resort. Para lang makapag-relax. Tsaka ibang scenery naman. So, yung Welk Resort, makikita nyo rin yan sa YouTube ni Ron. Okay, mag-watch kayo palagi. Marami rin kayo mapupulutan na, yung makikitang view pala. Makikitang view kung hindi man kayo dito sa States. Kung nasa States man kayo, ayun, may maganda pala to. So, 'di ba? Mapuntahan nyo rin. So, then April, nakabook ako for Colorado. Mag-ski ulit kami. Punta kami sa Breckenridge. Then, kasi napuntahan namin yung Breckenridge. Colorado is like 2019 spring break. Doon kami. Ang ganda ng place. Hindi masyadong tapos na yung snow noon. Punta kaming Aspen that time. Nagpunta kami sa Beaver Creek naman kami nagstay. We went to Aspen. Tapos, nagpunta kami dun sa pinaka longest hot spring pool ng buong mundo yata. So, ang ganda rin. May punta kami ng cave. Ano yan, ang ginagawa ko, hindi ako first time ko sa lugar, but what I do, like a month pa lang, tinitingnan ko ng, ano bang pupuntahan. So, ngayon, kunyari ito, punta kami ng spring break sa this coming April. So, ang gagawin ko niyan, magtitingin na ako. Pero hindi ko napupuntahan muna. Hindi ko na inisipin yung napuntahan namin. So, pupunta naman ako sa ibang area. Tsaka, iba naman yung way ng travel namin. Kasi before, from LAX to Denver. Then, from Denver, nag-fly kami to Aspen. Then, nag-rent ng car going to Beaver Creek. Pero ngayon naman, ang namin, LAX to Denver. Then, from Denver, kasi ang Breckenridge is closer to Denver. Siya sa baba. So, I think from Denver to Breckenridge, like, more than 2 hours more than 2 hours na drive. So, malapit lang. So, yun yung trip namin. Tsaka hindi pa namin na-travel yon. So, para makita din namin yung mga view kung anong meron doon. So, yun pa lang yung plans namin. At tsaka meron kasi major kaming gagawin this year na parang hindi pa ako masyadong sa travel namin as a family. Pero, pag may mga bakante, we all mag-travel talaga. Kasi alam mo, with our situation parang, yun, wake up call na before, like keep on sa text lang, masyado sa social media. But I think it's a wake up call for all of us na we stay together as a family, we work home, andito yung mga kids nag-aaral, virtual learning. So, more time with the family. Tapos still, we have time na lumabas, pero dun lang kayo it's either nature tripping. Yun yung ngayon, nature tripping. Yung discover ng mga nice places. So, yun. So, yun lang. Thank you for watching. And, sana matuto na ako mag-vlog. At magbigay kayo ng opinion kung tama yung mga pinagsasabi ko. At ano yung paano kung dapat gagawin. Kasi, yan ang weakness ko. Hindi ako magaling mag-present. So, yun.
Nag-makeup ka na.
Ayoko na, magkakape na ako at magbalik trabaho na naman ako.
Sabi mo, bago alis ka, alusin ko ng aking
Wala, okay na yung ayun, tumaba na naman ako. So, kailangan ko na naman mag-diet. Nasobrahan na naman sa rice. Kaya isang rice. Diet na naman ako. Again na naman ako. So, bukas tatakbo ako. Maaga sama ako kay Ron. Thank you for watching, guys.
Ada na.
Alis na ako. Sige, bye. Ingat kayo lagi and stay safe and keep on praying na maging normal na uli ang ano natin, ang situation natin. Nakakalungkot. Okay? Stay safe, guys. Have a nice weekend.
Okay, tapos na. Mhm. Tapos na si Anape. Now it's my turn. Okay. Wow, we already have 1 hour and 11 minutes. Here should be 11 hours and 1 minute. Well, we're just going to wait for the others to come over. Let me close the door. Hindi nila marinig yung ano. Okay. Whew. The heat. Okay. So how's everything here? It says, hello Cherry Mercer. Thank you so much sa pagtamsak. Appreciate it. Same thing with Real Talk Baleao. Thank you, thank you. He said that, um, i-ano ko muna si Cherry. Ayan, sabi ni Cherry, samsak done po. Maraming salamat, Cherry. Hindi ka ba ngayon magla-live? So, nag-umpisa ako ng 2 o'clock dito, California time. So, I think na gumawa na ako ng ng time conversion para at least alam ko kung anong oras na. So, nag-start ako ng 2 o'clock. So, that is 5 o'clock in New York time, East Coast. So bad. Yung timing ko sa Philippines, 5 a.m. Sino bang gising ng 5 a.m. sa Philippines? Kaya walang nanonood ng mga Pilipino. So I know next time what I'm going to do, probably mag-start ako ng 7 o'clock dito sa California. So sa New York time is 10 o'clock in the evening. So by that time, I'm sure sa Philippines is 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'm sure marami nang awake by that time. So it's really hard na mag-catch up ng time, lalo na iba-ibang time zone. In our case dito sa California, we are behind 3 hours from East Coast. And in the Philippines, like it's the opposite time of East Coast. So right now, if it is 3 o'clock, so 6 o'clock in the evening sa New York, opposite naman siya sa Philippines, 6 o'clock in the morning. So that's how I see it. It's always like ahead of 3 hours from California to New York, and then the opposite naman ng time ang ang Philippines. So that's how I calculate it. Pero sometimes nakaka-confuse. So I have to have this kind of conversion table na I just made it up, from scratch. But anyway, since I have not started yet about how you going to enhance your YouTube channel. Well, let's start. Okay. So since some already are watching, so we have 5 million viewers right now. Yay! So let me start. So how you going to enhance your YouTube channel? So I'm not talking about na paano ka magkakaroon ng maraming subscribers. No, I'm not talking about that one. But eventually after you get this, I had 7 tips. Okay? 7 tips, especially if you are just going to start your YouTube channel, or you already had your YouTube channel and you want to enhance, to upgrade, to level up your YouTube channel. In my case, from my recollection, I started my YouTube channel way back 2012. If I did not stop during that time, maybe siguro may na ako, siguro mga 100,000 followers. Kasi during that time na nag-start ako, meron kaagad akong mga 100, 100 plus follower. Tapos nag-stop ako. Siguro I waited for 4 years, and then uli ako, went back. So nagstay lang ako maybe for a few months because I was so busy and I have a different focus at that time. So I just realized na, wow, YouTube really grown a lot. So for me, just I wasted a lot of time before I went back to YouTube. But anyway, sometimes it took us like a few years before we realized that, oh, why we wasted that, because we're learning something new, and we experienced something new in our life. So now let me start you with number one. Okay, number one is your uh, I'm going to flash it here. Okay. Your banner. Okay. So that is number one. Number one thing that you have to think of is what type of banner are you going to make so that your YouTube channel will be seen by people and will find it kind of like attractive. At the same time, people will uh, what I call this see you na, wow, he he's really spent time para mag tawag to, para sa kanyang channel. So I think that is another thing na we have to think of, kasi sometimes na when we created our channel, we just kind of like we don't have any kind of what do you call this, artistic idea about how it should look. Did you know that it took me like what, 2012, 2021 to come up with this banner? I just made it last week ago. And I said, well, I want to level up my channel because now it's already grown like almost like 1,000 subscribers. So I think it's realized to upgrade a little bit your YouTube channel, because eventually it is a part of your personality. Like it is a representative of your being who you are. And at the same time, it is another marketing strategy to sell yourself. Not I am saying that you're selling yourself literally, but I'm saying is you're selling your YouTube channel. That where every time they click your YouTube channel, they will see this banner. So there's so many things that you have to consider when you're making a banner. One is the color. Remember, when we're clicking a YouTube channel, the first thing we'll see is the color, and then next to that is the text, and then the picture, and then next is the audio. So basically, we're using our eyes. Next to our eyes is our ears. Okay, so the good thing about is you're using colors. Colors represent a lot of attraction, especially if that person click your channel and they found it like that is their favorite color. It kind of like stick. Wow, my favorite color is blue. So they might stay and then look and search more things about you. But if your channel, if your banner for your YouTube channel is so blunt, do you think you will be able to attract people or viewers? Not that I know of, but maybe there are some a few exemption for that. But in my case, in my experience, it's so eye catching, especially if your banner is really good and standing out. Okay, another thing is when you're making a banner, you should have a logo, a little bit of let's say a graphic. Like in this case I use an arrow, a loop arrow, and then I use out I call this very call this eye-catching text or font. And of course you should have your own tagline. That is one of the I call this marketing strategy that you're going to use to attract more viewers, at the same time hopefully in the long run subscribers. They will remember you, they will know you because of your brand. So tagline is also another way to attract people to remember who you are. So in my case, I when I created my banner, I don't have any kind of idea about how it's supposed to look like, what color that I'm going to use, what kind of logo I'm going to use. Before my my YouTube channel is the banner on my YouTube channel is so plain. You're not gonna see anything in there other than the logo of mine, which is Viewed Box. So that's why it's a little bit boring. So I came to a point that last month I said I have to think something that will represent who I am, that will represent my niche. Okay, niche. Niche or niche, okay? Kung ano, what are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to to tell other people? What kind of channel do you have, or what kind of channel do you want to share to other people? So that is why I thought of think life outside the digital box and be connected at viewed box. So there is kind of like a rhyme at the end. So short explanation this one is you have to think your life in a different perspective. Not all the time you have to conform with the norm what is going on. Let's say for example in YouTube, a lot of people are doing of blog, and then blog and blog and blog. It seems like they're kind of like following the pattern of the same people, and it's really hard now to distinguish who are you going to follow to, because you're kind of like wearing the same clothes, you're wearing the same eyeglasses, you're wearing the same shades, you're wearing the same hat. Nawawala yung identity mo. So I think that is why the reason why I came up with my tagline, as in you have to think life outside the digital box. It's very broad, but if you're going to come to think of it, that you have to think differently. You don't have to be, think the same way as other people. Let's say, for example, if you say you're going to blog, you're just going to keep on blogging. No, there are some there will be a point that people gonna be tired of watching your blog. So if you just keep on doing the blogging, what will happen if the people started not to watch your blog? So what is your next step? So that is the time that you have to think outside the box. So in my case, I do other stuff such as I do running, I do cooking, I do baking, I do blogging, I do tutorial, and so on and so forth. I don't care and I don't mind if other people just saying, oh, you don't have any focus. Well, my focus is about my creative side. That's the reason why I'm thinking outside of the box. Because if I'm just going to stick my mind in one, eventually people gonna be get tired of this. And if you're going to search on YouTube, there are some people that after they reach a certain point that became popular, they get tired. For example, I saw this person, I forgot her name. She's really good in makeup, and she has like maybe 10 million followers, and all of a sudden she changed her gear to become a what do you call this, do it yourself type of video. So she's creating like how to make a simple a notebook cover, how to make a, simple tablecloth, things like that. At first, she said the first few months, people hated her. People hated her because they're saying that I did not sign up for on your YouTube channel just to learn this such and such and such. I thought you're going to continue, showing us the tutorial on how to do makeup. But you know what? You cannot please everyone. And always remember what is your goal. If your goal is to please everyone, that's gonna be a long run. That's gonna be tiring at the same time. It's gonna be frustrating. So more important is you have to know your tagline. Okay. So in my case, I had to think life outside the digital box, because everything is something. Everything that we have a question will have a solution. And therefore, there are tons of content that you can cover and share to other people. So you don't have to stick only in one particular topic or one particular niche, okay, or niche. Because if you're going to do that, what if you not become successful in that? What are you gonna do? You're supposed to have a different path, and you need to be flexible, and you have to think differently all the time. because other people, that is another challenging part for other people, not to think outside the box, and that's the reason why it's hard for them to move on to the next level. So me, if I did not think this way, I'm not gonna be able to do something like this, like a tutorial. Okay, before I thought it's like YouTube is just kind of like watching YouTube, and then if you want, you're just going to make a video and then post it on YouTube, and hopefully people going to watch it. But it's not that way, you know. You have to think differently. If you really wants to progress and to improve your channel, you have to think outside the box. Okay, think digitally, especially in this age and in our present situation, the pandemic. Majority of the people are inside the house, so and majority of them are watching, you know, either their cell phone, television, computer, or their tablet. So some of them, I'm sure, pretty much a lot of percentage are watching YouTube. So you have to think differently. So that's the reason why I came up with this tutorial, how you going to level up your YouTube channel. So it is not how to, how to grow your subscriber. No, I don't do that because I'm not in that level yet. But all I can share is how did I level up my channel. Okay, so one is banner. Okay, so another thing on that one is, if you made that kind of a tagline, you need to have something in your mind that these are the things that I'm going to do. You have to have already planned something in the future. You cannot just making a tagline that will not support what are you trying to promote. So in my case, I'm blogging, okay? I'm blogging. So majority of my blog will be all about my family, about our travel, about our trips, and there are times that we don't do traveling. So I have to think differently and I have to think creatively. So whatever we're doing at home, I make a video. Or sometimes when my kids have a activity, so I have to do something about my kids as well. So that's another thing that I want other people to see. So that's another things that we must to think ahead of time. So let's see me okay, where's it? Okay, that one. Okay, I'm trying to like for example this one. Um I'm doing a video, and at the same time I am uh, talking, and I want to see my video on the bottom while I'm talking so that other people can see it. But it's a little bit challenging to me because I am not good at it at this time. But I'm learning something new, especially in this kind of presentation that I'm doing right now. So hopefully I'll be able to figure out in a few minutes. So I hope you're learning something while I'm doing this one. Okay. So let me move on now to my second part, which is where's my camera? Okay, there you go. So my second camera is this one. It's supposed to be that one. Okay. So let me do this one. Okay, my second one is. Oop, what happened? Oh. Uh, Okay, my second one is the okay, this one. This is the one that I'm talking about. Uh, Number two is home. Okay, what do you have at home? Okay, at home you will see. You're supposed to have your first video on your home when someone click your YouTube channel. Okay, the first thing they're gonna see is you're supposed to have like a presentable video that that represent your channel. So in my case, I do a lot of family blogging, so therefore I put this one, the love that binds. So this one is an old video, but the reason why I put it in there so that people can see what kind of person I am and what is personality that I have and where came from and who am I. So this is a good representation of myself, like my family. And I'm a family guy. I have three kids and my wife. So the moment they click my YouTube channel, automatically they will see this, the first video. Whether they click it or not, I'm pretty sure they're gonna see that right away. Okay, so when you see a video on the front of your YouTube channel, I'm sure you will be tempted to click it. So once you click it, I'm sure you will be able to uh, say to yourself, wow, this person is something something. Ah, that's the reason why he's that kind of person. So I think that's another thing that represent your personality. That's another thing that represent your brand. Like, oh, this guy is very family oriented type of person, even though I'm not sharing it to you, even though I'm not call this typing the information about myself. But the moment you click that one, you will understand and you will know me, who I am. So I hope you can get a chance to make one video about, let's say, if your YouTube channel is all about beauty products, of course you have to make a short video about you doing a makeup, a tutorial. Not necessarily you're going to make a 1 minute or maybe like a 30 seconds that will represent your yourself, or that will represent your channel. So in this case, I'm representing my family blog, so that's the reason why I put it in there. So that's another thing. The moment you give your YouTube channel, the people are going to search for that one, and the first thing they're gonna see is home. Okay, as I have said, of course, when you click the home, it will show the banner. The banner will always pop, okay? Will pop out and be the first one they're gonna see. Oh, that's him. And then your text is gonna be more precise and they're gonna see it. So those are the things that you have to consider. So next is the home. They're gonna say, oh, what's in the home? Okay, there is a one video, and then they have uploads, the play, all the playlists, things like that. So those are the things that usually you're supposed uh, to see every time you see, or every time you click someone's YouTube channel. It should have a banner, videos like a cover video like this one. And you will also notice the color, what type of a person is that, what kind of his favorite color, or why is he using that kind of color. So that's another thing. Okay, so once you click it, you will see the banner, your logo, the title of hi sis, the title of your hi sis, tamsak na. Maraming salamat
I don't
sis.
see a Sanaa in your contacts. Who would you like to FaceTime with?
Oh. Aba si Siri i-enter. Okay. I don't know why Siri is trying to get into our conversation. Ayan, sis, thank you so much sa pagtamsak. Kumusta ba? Free ka na ba? Free ka na? Well, apat pa lang na milyon ang nanonood sa akin. So, I'm just learning how to maneuver this my new what I call this live stream apps. So now I'm in number 2. So yung home. So yun nga, kailangan pag nag-click o binigay sa'yo yung YouTube channel ng isang tao, makikita mo kaagad ang home. As I have mentioned a while ago, ay, shout out to all. Yeah. Shout out to our 4 million people who are watching right now. Now it's 5 million. So, yun nga, kasi nag-explain ako sister dito kung paano may level up ang Oo, wala pa sis eh. Kailangan muna malagyan na tayo ng ng 4,000 watch hour. So ngayon wala pa tayong watch hour. So kaya ginagawa ko to para at least makumpleto ko. So siguro 1,000 pa siguro ang bubunuin ko. Ay mga 3,000 pa. Yeah, sa susunod lagyan mo, click mo sa kanan ang pangalan bro, tapos click mo, wala pa eh. Wala siya eh. Hindi siya eh. Yeah. Walang Like for example, like you. I can put you up right there. Isa click mo kanan ng pangalan, bro. Tapos sa click mo add admin. Wala eh, hindi ko maano. The only thing that I have here, yan wala siyang ibang option na binibigay sa akin. I think the reason why kasi hindi pa ako monetize. That's the reason why na hindi pa rin ako makagawa ng mga jacket or maigawan ko ng But I think I can was that bali lalabas ka ng StreamYard bro, punta ka sa iba ang ginagamit ko sis. Ang ginagamit ko is eCam. ECam ang ginagamit ko sis. Bali lalabas ka ng StreamYard bro, punta kayo sa YouTube screen, doon mo malalagyan ng jacket. Yan, nandito nga ako sa yeah, I can pin the message, I can report, remove, put user in a timeout, hide. Yeah, I can add you as a moderator, sis. Yeah, I can add you as a moderator. There you go. But I don't know, 'di ba yan yung yung mga yung three dots? So other than that, I can't do anything other than that one. So yon. Bali lalabas yan. Well, thank you sis sa pag-support. So kailangan lang maka-gain ng ng watch hour. So I'm just trying to learn how I can make my where's that the overlay. Okay, I'm going to make that one. I'm trying to what I call this one. Interview naka-off. Ayan, naka-on. Pero kailangan ko ibigay sa iyo yung link. Check ko nga kung copy link, kung natin to. I-ano mo nga sis kung you be able to click that one. Kung maano mo yan, ma-click mo. Kung ano mangyayari. Ayun. So pag nilalagyan ko pala pag kinlik ko yung 3 dot, so ang i-add lang moderator. Moderator. So nagkakaroon na sila ng jacket. Sis, ganun ba yon? Pag nakaklik mo na add moderator, yun ang tinatawag mo na jacket, bro. Ayan, nalagyan mo na ako ng jacket. Ay, pwede na pala ako maglagay ng jacket. Akala ko, mag-moderator ka lang. Ayan, ang jacket. Ano bang kagandahan yung jacket? Sige, ano mo nga ako? Paano yan? Paanong Ayun sis, binigyan kita ng link. Pwede ano yan, sabi, sa mga binisit na lagyan mo sila ng jacket para makapagbaba sila ng bahay. Oo bro, ganon. Yun ang tinatawag na jacket. I see. So, kailangan pala pagpasok, Yan. So, yung iba hindi ko pa nalagyan. So, actually, merong bumisita sa akin ng ng 3, 4 yata yun. So, I'm going to do that right now para at least just in case na pag bumalik sila, meron na sila mga jacket. So, ayun, yun din, nakakapabahay ng bahay ang may jacket. I see. Yeah, I'm still learning on this one na paano maano tong itong to? Itong na to, itong eCam. So I'm just learning new things. Like for example, itong pag-aano ko, pag lagay ko ng ano to, ayan, ayan, nilagay ko na dito, oh. Click mo sa kanan, pangalan. The good thing I can click it right here. Run. Yan. Yan, oh. Click mo sa kanan, pangalan, tapos click mo ang add admin. Ayun. Sa akin pala, ang nakalagay moderator. So sa ano siya nakalagay admin. Dito sa ecam moderator. Interesting. So nakikita mo ba sis yung ano mo? Yaang kinlik ko na na pinaste kita. Ha? Nakikita mo. I see. Okay. So, yan ang number 2 yung home. So, kailangan, as I have said, makita yung home mo very presentable, very clean, very colorful. At the same time, meron siyang video na nag-represent ng vlog mo. As I have said a while ago, if you love, cooking, of course, you're going to have a short video about, the best, video of your cooking show or your menu. And that will be your kind of like catching video so that people can click that and then that's it, that's his niche. Okay, so then they will go to your other videos. Okay, so we're done on number 2, which is your home. Okay, now we're going to do number 3, which is ito namang tinatawag na videos. Okay, so if you notice right here on your video, uh, you will see on your video na meron siyang different colors, different fonts. Kasi the good thing about that one na kailangan talaga pag nag-upload ka ng video, meron kang meron kang theme or meron kang motive. So in my case, pag gumagawa ako ng live stream, yan. Ang motive ko, meron siyang circle. So if you notice right there, you can tell easily if it is a live stream because yung text niya ay nasa loob ng circle. At saka doon ko malalaman talaga na gumawa ako ng live stream. So other people can notice that as well. Na every time they see a circle with a text, it means that is a live stream video. So yung mga wala naman, yun ang yung mga vlogs or it's just kind of like different types of videos na I made, I produced na aside from live stream. So doon ko dinidistinguish between live stream and vlogs. So hopefully pag nagkaroon ako ng more time, I can differentiate naman yung mga video about how to, about video about travel, about naman yung sa family vlog. So those I'll do it one step at a time. But for the meantime, I just separated yung mga video na na-produce ko through live stream. So meron siyang meron siyang pinaka motive na pag may circle, it's all about the live stream. So yun pa lang ang ini-explore. But you can tell easily sa mga sa mga video ko, meron siyang meron siyang mga text, colorful layouts at saka gumagamit ako ng mga ng mga different fonts na hindi lang iisa ang style ng fonts ko. But I rarely use yung cursive. Kasi ang cursive, meron lang talaga siyang, meron lang siyang specific type ng video na pwede mong gamitin. Like for example, in a wedding or anniversary or something that's you really love the most, like romantic, ganyan, or Valentine's Day, or Christmas, those are kind of fonts that you're supposed to use cursive. So, I rarely and I try to avoid as much as possible na mag-use ako ng cursive na font kasi aside from hard to read on the thumbnail, sometimes parang hindi siya ano eh, hindi siya nagka-catch ng attention sa mga ano eh, manonood. Yan sa base lang yan sa ano ko sa experience ko. Pero pag ang text mo or ang fonts mo is very bold at saka colorful, mabilis makita ng tao at mabasa kung ano yung video na naandyan. So, isa rin yan ang ano eh, ang maganda na dapat you have to think about what kind of video are you going to to produce, and also kailangan yung thumbnail mo related doon sa ano mo sa video mo. Like for example, if your video ligo na lang mga kabrogay mo. Sige, salamat sis. Yeah. So for example, if your video mo pagluluto ng adobo, and then yung ano mo, yung thumbnail mo nag-hiking ka o nagra-running ka. So parang nagkakaroon ng mixed information. So ang tao sabi, ano ba to? Mali-mali ang information na binibigay. So kailangan very precise at the same time connected yung thumbnail mo doon sa video mo. Kasi ano yan not necessarily you're lying or call this misleading, but sometimes people think that, oh, this is maybe just trying to get our a view or viewers, things like that. But for example, hot topic is all about coronavirus, and then you're going to put the title coronavirus in your thumbnail and even the title, but your video is nothing to do with the coronavirus, or maybe just a mention about coronavirus. So it's not worthy at all, and it seems like it's a misleading thing. And sometimes if you do that, people give you a thumbs down or report you for misleading information or misleading video. So I've learned that before. Don't even do that, because people is not gonna be happy, even though it's hard to please anyone. So be respectful to our viewers as well. Na kaya sila pumupunta sa channel natin because they want to see something. They want to watch your video. And before they watch it, they have to look at the title and then look at the thumbnail. So that's another thing when we were talking about the videos. Okay? So the videos is supposed to be colorful enough, and they're supposed to have a distinction between the blog, how-to videos, and live stream videos. So you have to categorize yung mga video mo. Kailangan may kanya-kanya siyang um, maybe motive, or maybe color, or maybe type of fonts that you're using. So in my case, I use this circle, okay, that circle thing, so that they can distinguish, right? Oh, that is all about live streaming, no matter what type of topic. And also, as you notice right there, you see as well yung logo ko. Yung logo ko nasa upper right corner siya ng thumbnail. So, you will see that. And then, when you click that, you play the video, you will see naman yung logo ko from start to the end of the video, nasa lower right corner siya. So, another style. Okay? Para at least people can uh, distinguish and identify you as a good produce good videos, because you have those kind of you know uh, what do you call that, call outs or highlights. Okay, so that's another thing about your videos. So one tip of advice is, when you're making a video, make sure you make a good thumbnail. And thumbnail should be uh, coming from your video. Do not get thumbnail that is not part of your video. It is a form of It is a form of not cheating, but you're misleading your viewers. So as I have said, and also make something that catch the audience attention, or maybe catch your possible or potential subscribers. So before, I don't have this kind of presentation on my YouTube channel. I thought before that if you post your video, and all of a sudden it will do wonderful people going to click your video. No, there's a lot of other things that you have to learn, and it is based on research. You know, why do you think people are using thumbnails? Well, that's because I'm research study. Now, most of those people who watch their video based on their thumbnails and also the font that they use and also the content. Content actually is the second part. But remember, every time you type something on Google, let's say how to cook such and such and such, once you click that, it will give you all the videos, and then from the videos you will see different thumbnails and then different fonts. And then are you sure you're going to click a video that doesn't have any color, or it's just a plain and the text is very small? Of course you're going to go to the one with a very presentable color with a nice text, and also there is a short information about it, right? That is another yeah, trick why a lot of YouTubers are going to this kind of style. You know, thumbnails should be bold, colorful, and at the same time presentable. What does it mean? Presentable because there's a picture or there is an image and the color itself and also the fonts. And if you're going to photograph your face, make sure you make a reaction or an expression, not only like a plain or blunt. When people see that, they say, "Oh, I'm not interested in that." But if you're making a kind of like funny reaction or happy or you're smiling or kind of like weird type of um, facial expression, definitely people gonna get your attention for doing. Oh, why he's acting that way? Oh, why is his reactions like that? So let me click. What is that all about? So that's another thing. So that is videos. Okay, now let's move on to uh, number 4, which is uh, this is playlist. Okay, so another thing is when people click your YouTube channel, they want to see something if you really have a lot of videos that already produced. And one way to do that is you are making some playlists. Okay, if you don't have a playlist yet, you have to start organizing your videos. Okay, that is another way how you can organize your video. Okay, by using a playlist mode setting on your YouTube channel. Because if not, then it's gonna be hard for you to get more views, especially if you're doing a series, or let's say uh, people only interest about the video that you did in traveling. So if you don't have a playlist about traveling, it's gonna be call this not exhausting, but it's gonna like frustrating for your followers to search each of your video click by click, click by click. But if you have the playlist, all they have to do is to click that playlist, and then which you put the title right there, then they can see and watch all your videos about traveling. So in my case, I have multiple of playlists. Like for example, uh, uh, the videos that I like to watch. There is a list right there. All of my live stream videos is right there in the playlist. And then all of my videos, there's another one. And then another one is community and fellowship. There's another one. Celebration videos. There's another one. Commercial videos. There's another one. So, and also kids sports, family travel, so on and so forth. So that's another way you organize your videos. And also it will help out, it will be helpful for your viewers who really wants to watch only a particular uh, topic in your video. So if you want, let's say if you're call this subscriber or um, a YouTube a follower only like to watch your travel blogs, then all they have to do is to just go to the playlist. And if you already created the playlist all about the uh, traveling blog, that's the only thing they're going to click. Okay. And if they're interested about your cooking, you're supposed to have a playlist about cooking. So in that case, your video is not gonna be jumping from one place to another. It is another type of you putting all your stuff in different folders. Okay, you're putting, it's like a photo album. This photo album is all about cooking. Photo album is all about blogging. Photo album is all about live streaming. Photo album on how to do things. So in that case, you can maximize the attention of your subscriber. Okay, that's another way how you're going to, enhance your playlist, and at the same time to retain your followers or subscribers. Okay. Woo. Okay. Now, let me. How can I make this? This is another way that I So, okay, there you go. Woo, there you go. Now it's showing my face. A while ago, it's not. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do is we're done on number 4. I am going to number 5. Okay, what is my number 5? Oh, this one. Number 5. Number 5 is about the channel. Okay, so what's it that helps? Okay, the channel is kind of a representation of what kind of YouTuber are you? Do you seek kind of technical assistance, or do you seek like or do you do research when you're doing your video? So in my case, I do a lot of research. I do a lot of watching on YouTube, and then I followed people that give me information, and you will see that on the channel. So I put all these people's channel under their kind of like a YouTube channel under the channels, because I do believe that I learn a lot from these people. Every time I watch their channel, I learn again something new, new skills and new knowledge. And you should do the same thing as well. You have to invest time in searching people that you can look up to, and then put them in your channel section on your YouTube channel. Because sometimes when you forget things and you have a question, I know I watched this on this person's YouTube channel. All you have to do is just go to YouTube channel and then click that. And that will serve as your list of mentors. That's, I may say. This the channel section on your YouTube serve as a place where you put all your mentors, meaning the people that you look up to, the YouTubers that you look up to, because you learn something new. You learn something educational that you applied on your video. So that's where you're going to see it. And if you click someone's YouTube channel and you didn't see any channel, or there's nothing in there in the channel section, it means that they're not doing any kind of research, or they're not kind of like spending time to improve themselves so that their video or their YouTube channel will be, be in the level up. I'm pretty sure majority of the YouTubers, they have channel section, and there's something in their channel section on their YouTube channel. So these are the people, and then you're free to look at on my channel when you click that and then search for that one. When you click that one, these are the people who are photographers, filmmakers, and tech savvy. Okay, those are the things we have to understand and learn, especially if we're doing our own video production, editing production, lighting production, or blogging production. So we have to click, or we have to watch videos with these people, okay, on my channel, in order for us to gain more understanding, to gain more knowledge about how we're going to present our video. So before, I don't have this. Before, I just kind of like keep on taking videos, stick on making videos on my cell phone, and then post it on YouTube, not even putting any title at all or description, and hoping that someone going to click. Luckily, someone is clicking one or two like that, or three or four sometimes, but I don't have any idea at all. It just came to a point that last November I started thinking, oh, I should do something about my YouTube channel. So I've watched a lot of videos, and there you go. I've seen the videos of these people, and they contributed a lot about my understanding about how to make good videos, about how you're going to improve your YouTube channel, how you're going to go to the next level, things like that, in terms of photography, uh, filmmaking, or technical stuff, things like that. So sometimes when I have a chance, I watch their video because they have tons of videos that full of knowledge, full of learning, and full of education. So that's the reason why I put them in my channel section on my YouTube channel. So that's number 5. Okay. Now for number 6, let me do number 6. Okay. For number 6 is all about discussion. I think the discussion is kind of like more in depth, especially when you are uh, connected to one person, or the person that really motivates you, or maybe someone dropped a line or emailed you, things like that, on a message back. So that is where you put the discussion part, and that is also another feature on your YouTube channel. So in my case, I have only one person who gave me like you know uh something like a message saying, thank you so much, Ombre Diaz, for subscribing. Please tell your friends about your YouTube channel. So please tell your friends about our YouTube channel. Yeah. So that's another thing. And then I responded to her. So it is another way to communicate in a private mode or in a personal level. So that is the purpose of discussion. Okay, so it's more on kind of like one-on-one discussion, other than aside from commenting on the video, or commenting on when you're doing your live stream. So that's another thing that you have to consider in the discussion part on your YouTube channel. So I don't think I have, but eventually, for sure, once I gain more access to other people's YouTube channel that I like, and then I leave a message or leave a note, then hopefully eventually I'm going to receive a special notice or greetings from that person, and I can do that in a discussion. Another thing in the discussion is something like your topic that you want to discuss, you know, not specifically about video, maybe about family blog, or maybe about traveling blog, things like that. So there is a discussion that is supposed to be there's an exchange of conversation or communication that will happen in a discussion. Okay, so that's it. So now let's move on to number 7, which is the last one. Woo, we're gonna be finish up with this. Okay, this is the part that we should call this get the habit of doing it. Okay, every time we do something, every time we upload a video on YouTube, we're supposed to have a description. Do not leave something blank or one liner only. As much as possible, make a paragraph. For me, a paragraph, at least when people see a description, then they will realize, oh, that is all about. Okay, now I know that video is all about. So you can do that as a generic. Let's say, thank you so much for watching my video. And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And don't forget to like, subscribe, or share, and click the notification bell so that you can get updated every time I have a new video. So that's another way that you can put it in your description. Okay, another thing that you can put in your description is the gadget that you use. For example, the camera, the lighting, the microphone, the computer, the shirt that you wear when you took your video, things like that. Or maybe if someone sponsor you to have that video, drop it in there on the description panel of your YouTube channel. Okay, so it happens actually before you upload, after you upload your video, then they will you have to fill out some information like the description, but also you can do a customized one that so that you don't have to keep on uh, typing, or you keep on copying and pasting. You can do that on the description option or description setting on your YouTube channel. It's just like a generic statement so that you don't have to repeat the same thing. So in my case, I have an affiliate account on Amazon. So I always put those on my description box so that every time I upload a video, I don't have to type those website or web link. All I have to do is to change the description of my video. But the other part, let's say about my gadget, about my lighting, about my microphone, about my computer, about my camera, lenses, so on and so forth, it's already in there because it's already customized. So that's another thing, a good thing about uh, the panel under the about category. It shows the description about your YouTube channel too. It's aside from telling about your personality, about your YouTube channel, you can also drop down a short story about yourself. Okay, so that is another thing that you can look up to, so that when people click about that person, they will understand and know you. Oh, that person loves his family. Oh, that person loves to travel. Oh, that person loves gadget. You know. So about is just kind of short, not a short, but it's a descriptive description or a short history or information about yourself or about your YouTube channel. So you're selling, you're marketing yourself. Okay. So this before you're marketing yourself to your banner, and now they want to see in writing. So as you realize that having a YouTube channel is not easy. You need to have a lot of skills, okay? Taking or making a video is only one of those. The editing, the post production of video it requires a lot of time. And plus, you have to set up your YouTube channel in a very presentable manner. Okay, and also if you want to be look professional so that people will take you seriously, because if your YouTube channel is not that kind of good in terms of the coloring your banner and then the organization of your video, people will notice that eventually. Maybe they just click it once and they're not coming back on your YouTube channel. I think the organizing your stuff in a very uh, organized manner, or by color or by category, is another way to level up your YouTube channel. Okay, that's the reason why the title of this video is all about how you're going to level up your YouTube channel. So one good thing about that one is all about aesthetics. It's all about the eyes. When the person click your YouTube channel, what is the first thing they're gonna see? They want to see something that will stick in their eyes, stick in their brain, that they have to come back next time. Because the moment they see it, wow, it's so presentable. Wow, there's something in there. So that's another thing, okay? That's a good thing about being creative, being thinking, or thinking outside the digital box. What is that? Meaning outside your computer, outside your cell phone, outside your iPad and laptop. Think differently. No, especially with the situation that we have. We had a lot of time, a lot of opportunity to be more creative, and at the same time to go to the next level. Do not box yourself in one uh, position only. You have to go out. You have to get out from that box and think differently. Because now, if you really wants to stay on YouTube and thrive, you have to think constantly in a different manner, in a different mode, in a different perspective. Because focusing only in one is not good enough, especially there's a lot of YouTuber competing with you, competing with us with the same type of niche or type of topic that we're trying to share or market to the world here in YouTube. So you have to think differently and you have to be creative all the time. As I have said, these seven steps or these seven tips on how you're going to uh, improve or level up your channel will help you. I'm telling you, because I'm sharing this because of my experience. If I did not experience this, definitely I'm not gonna share it, because in my case it worked, and you know, I gained some good comments about my YouTube channel. And when I attended one of the group chat or live streaming, they always complimenting, oh, he has a lot of videos, beautiful videos. It's all about his family, and it's very colorful. I like the way he organized it, things like that. So hearing that from other YouTuber, it's very touchy, because you didn't realize that all your hard work, it paid off from other people. You're not paying them to say something good things about your YouTube channel, but when people notice it, they will say it. That's another good thing about YouTube. So if I were you, I'm going to review my video about how you're going to level up your YouTube channel. It's very, very worthy. So you can copy as well my procedure, how did I make it. And if you have any question how you're going to set it up, I'm willing to help you and give you a tutorial on that one, because it's not that hard. It's not that hard to make your channel looks presentable. All you need to have is patience and at the same time persistence. So what I did all in all of this is through the help of outside app, which is free. That's a good thing about the internet. You can find some application for free that you don't have to spend money to make it presentable or compete with other YouTuber that been using a high end type of video or color or fonts and things like that. Tell you honestly, Canva did not pay me to promote their product, but Canva is very helpful. It gave me a lot of good quality type of thumbnails and also font. So if I were you, if you want to improve your thumbnail and also your fonts, use canva.com. Okay, and you can see that as well on my YouTube channel. All of my thumbnails made up from Canva. So, and if also you want to learn more how you're going to make a quick and easy thumbnail, I have also that on my YouTube channel. So you can search under the how to, or maybe under the live stream. You will see there my tutorial on how to make a presentable, quick and easy YouTube thumbnail. So I think I covered all. So again, uh, my first things that I discussed was, number one is, where's this? Number one is, oh, that is number six. Number six. Okay, the number one that I discussed is, where is that? Okay, this one. Number one is the banner. Okay, the banner. That kind of like promote who you are. In your banner, you have your tagline and your logo, and then if you want to put your picture, sure. Okay, that's it. What you're going to see on your banner. Next, what you're going to see is your um, number two is, where's number two? Hi, Pengy jacket. Okay, I will give you jacket. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was busy. Call this. There you go. Meron ka ng jacket. Kumusta? So I was discussing a while ago. Katatapos ko lang mag uh, what do you call this? Give a discussion about how to level up your uh, okay, may jacket ka na, ba't hindi ko pa nakikita? Okay, Rose, salamat. Okay, so anong balita, Rose Pardillo? Binigyan na kita ng jacket. Nakikita mo na ba yung jacket mo? Hello? Okay, thank you sa pagbisita. Thank you. Okay, so as I have said, you need to have a banner. Okay, next, you have to have a, what's that? Uh, Next, you need to have a number two. You need to have a video. Your home, okay? On your home, you're supposed to show uh, your video that represent who you are. Okay, that's it. Hey, okay. Kumusta? Nagtamsak na ba? Tamsak ka na ang ating YouTube presentation. Kumusta, Rose? Saan ka? Saan location? Saan location? Sa Pilipinas. So ngayon I think kung ang oras na is 4 o'clock. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning. My gosh. Sub na din guys. Balik ako kagad. Yeah, magsasub na yan. Okay? Magsasub na yan. Sige, basta. Lapag lang dyan. Dire-diretso tong natin. So wag na mahiya. So na-discuss ko na yan too, which is, okay. Okay, this is number one. Number one, number two, okay. Number one, number two, and then ang number three is, okay. Magbakas po para manotice ko agad related sa video. Anong ibig mong sabihin? Yes, Philip. Anong ibig bakas? Hindi ko maintindihan ng bakas para... bakas! Okay. Oo, tama. Oo, kailangan may bakas. Tama. Magbakas. Dapat may bakas. Bakas. Bakasan na sa comment. Tama. Yeah. So, ayan. Nilagay ko na. Next is number 3, which is, what's the number 3? Kailangan meron siyang mga videos. Okay? So, ang video, kailangan meron siyang naka-organize siya. Meron siyang colorful, may mga fonts na colorful, tapos yung thumbnail mo, kailangan related siya sa sa video mo. So, that's another thing. Okay? And then next is, kailangan meron kang, number 4, is meron kang mga playlist. Okay? Kasi kung wala kang playlist, saan pupunta mga tao na para panoorin, lalo na kung very specific lang ang gusto nilang panoorin sa sa video mo. So kung wala ka niyaan, hindi sila manonood. Okay? So kailangan meron kang naka-organize yung video mo according to the playlist. So for example, nagluluto ka, all about cooking. Nagbe-bake ka, all about baking. Nagbo-vlog ka, all about vlogging. Tapos nag-travel ka, all about traveling. Tapos meron kayong mga outing. So all about outing. So para nakikita ng mga tao kung saan sila mag-focus lang. Hello, bigyan na kita ng jacket, real talk ha. Ayan, para makapagbaba ka ng bahay mo diyan. So, yon yung number 4. Now, number 5 ko, ito ang diniscuss ko ng number 5, kailangan meron kang meron kang channel na sinusundan. Kasi, kung wala kang channel na sinusundan, syempre parang hindi naman yata kagandahan nyo na parang ah, number ng channel. Sabihin, nagbibigay ka ng ng mga tips, tapos pag pumunta ako sa channel, wala nang pinapakita doon na may sinusuportahan kang channel na kung saan mo nakukuha yung mga information na yon. So, kaya iyon, kailangan meron kang channel na ako before, hindi ako wala ako noong nakalagay dito sa channel. Nanonood lang ako na nanonood. Sabi ko, ala, kailangan meron pala para at least yung tao siseryosohin ka. Ay, itong taong to nagbibigay ng lecture kasi may mga channel siyang sinusundan at pinanonood. Doon siya nakukuha ng mga information. Ako sinishare ko rin to. Based dito sa mga taong napapanood ko. Ano yung mga channel na pinupuntahan ko usually? Ang mga channel na pinupuntahan ko is about photography, filmmaking, at saka tech. Kaya doon ako natuto kung paano ako gumawa ng mga thumbnail, kung paano yung sa mga lighting ko, sa video ko, sa audio ko, sa mga ganun ba. So, kailangan meron kang mga ganong information. Kasi pag wala, mahihirapan kang makapagbigay ng tawag to, ng topic or i-discuss mo sa mga nanonood mo. Yeah, sige, magbabaan lang kayo ng mga bahay nyo dyan, okay? Kanya-kanya lang kayo ng kung gusto nyo, mag-anuhan yung mga hindi pa nag tatamsak dyan, magtamsak na kayo. At yung mga hindi pa nagkakadikit dyan, magdikita na kayo. Okay? Total, may mga kanya-kanya na kayong jacket. So, itong mga channel na to, ito yung mga YouTube channel na sinusundan ko. At saka pinanonood ko yung mga videos nila. Kasi, may natututunan ako. 100% ng knowledge ko based from these people sa mga channel na pinanonood ko. Would you believe that last November, I don't have any idea about photography? What are the technical part of it? The lighting, the camera, the audio, the microphone, the video, the editing, the thumbnails. I don't have those kind of idea. Until na panonood ko itong mga taong to. You know, they give me abundant of information that really helped me grow and made my channel went to a different level. Okay? So yan, kailangan may channel ka sa sa YouTube channel mo. That's right. At least you have the content. Yeah, kailangan kasi ayaw ng mga tao na isasub ka. Tapos pagpunta doon sa bahay mo, walang nakikita. Parang hindi convincing. Kaya yung iba, magsasub lang sila, tapos nag-unsub sila. Kasi para sa kanila is a waste of time. Kasi pag nag-sub ka, 'di ba, kailangan mong i-click yung yung notification na bell mo. Tapos every time may ginagawang video yung sinubs mo, pupunta sa mo, nano-notify ka. Syempre, it's annoying, especially if it is not enough content or there's no such important information na gain from you. So, that's the reason why I created my own. And to make it sure that people will take it me seriously because I took this channel of mine seriously na kailangan ko talagang mag-grow. Hindi lang palaging nanonood ako. Kailangan i-click ko rin at isa-subscribe ko yung mga pinanonood ko na may natututunan ako. Not because hundred or millions of followers that they have. No, the reason why I follow them, subscribe from them, because I learned something from them. That is the first thing. That is the first mantra dapat nating mga baguhang YouTuber. Hindi because na nagsasubscribe tayo because we're getting, a sub to sub thing. No, we're gaining something na knowledge. So that's another thing. So that's the reason why. So if you have free time, you can go check my channel. Para at least it can help upgrade your understanding as well. So this one is number 5. Now, let's go to number 6. Okay? I want to show you number 6. What is my number 6? Itong number 6, ito wala pa gaanong ano kasi nga bago pa lang ako. Kumbaga hindi pa ako, wala pa akong more free time to make a discussion about a particular topic. But there is one in there na nag-exchange kami ng ideas about, because before I reactivate my YouTube channel, nagko-cook ako, live stream ako ng ng cooking. Parang may cooking show ako before. So itong person na to sa discussion, she emailed me because she's also a cook. She cooks. I think Vietnamese cuisine is her specialty. So we exchanged information. We discussed things like that. And that's the reason why it came to a discussion. So if you don't have anything on your discussion panel on your YouTube channel, explore that. Okay? Because sometimes, lalo na pag naging ano na kayo, YouTuber, people were going to click every panel of your YouTube channel and they want to find out what kind of person you are, or what kind of content do you promote, or what kind of channels do you have aside from the video that you have. Of course, they want to know more about your information before they hire you. So if you don't have those kind of information, it's a 50-50. But if you already have in there, go for it. Okay, go for it. It's good if they contact you. If not, it's fine. At least it's not the end of the world. At least you have something in there to show. So that's another thing you have to. Okay, you have to have a discussion. That's the reason why there is a discussion in there. Okay, part. Okay, next. Actually, the last one that I discussed, it was the about. So this is the selling part of yourself. Like you're giving an impression, a good impression about your viewers. Who are you? What kind of YouTube channel you have? So you're promoting yourself, you're marketing yourself. So that's another reason why it's in there. So in my case, I create videos based on my creativity. So that is kind of like the concise explanation of my channel. So I think outside the box, outside the digital box, because I just don't focus in one particular topic. Sometimes I do the blogging, sometimes I do the live streaming, sometimes I do traveling blog, sometimes I do cooking, sometimes I do baking, sometimes I do a lot of things. But I know what is my focus is. My focus is all about my creative identity, about my creativity, not only in one particular topic. Okay, but of course my focus is all about my family, and you can see that on my video. So it's good that you have different skills and training or good at. In that way, if something or if that one thing is not working, you have another path to follow through. And the latest trend now in YouTube is this: people are not sticking in one topic. Okay, unlike before, they're saying that you need to have only one niche, but it's not true. Now they're seeing the trending that those people who already meet their peak, they're starting to change in different direction because they've noticed that their gain is going down. So they have to think differently outside the digital box. Okay, so that's the reason why if you have a different type of skills, go and explore for it. Not only stick in one. Okay, of course, if you're good in cooking, of course you can cook. There's a different variety of cooking, but sometimes notice this one. Sometimes it's kind of like tiring and at the same time boring, especially if you're doing only one thing. So that's the reason why it's gonna motivate me to do this tutorial and at the same time like live streaming, and sometimes I just making a video. There's a lot of good stuff, not only focusing in one. But for me, that is me. I don't care about what other people will say, because you're not making video to please them. No, you're making video because you want to share your creativity. In my case, gaining monetary from making YouTube is a bonus, but that's not my goal in this platform. My goal is to share what I have, what is the skills that I can share to other people, what kind of learning I can share to other people. That's it. Because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, you shared something. You shared something good to other YouTubers. And I think that's supposed to be the main goal of everyone, not just to gain money. For me, I don't know. It's not gaining money in my case at this time because I have a stable good job, which is in teaching. So this one is only a sideline. For me, interacting with other people is also a gain for me because I educating other people, I'm sharing my skills, I'm sharing my talent to other people so that they can do and share that as well to other people that they can reach out. So that's all that I can say. So if you get a chance, okay, after this live stream, you can go back and then watch the entire presentation on the seven things or tips that you can level up your YouTube channel. Okay, when you say YouTube channel, we're not talking about how you're going to gain more views, how you're going to gain more subscribe. No, we're not in that topic because there's a lot of YouTubers who made that particular topic. So all you can do is just search that on the YouTube. My focus is more on the visual part of your YouTube channel. The moment you give your YouTube channel online, they're going to click that, what they're going to see right away. So that is the part that I'm coming from. That is the part that I'm explaining all about. So I think that's also anything that I can share. That you have uh, any question? It says right here, si Rose. Anong balita? Real talk balaw. Thank you sa hearts ha. The reason why I'm what I call this, doing this live stream, because I want to improve my watch hour. Okay, I know real talk, we already talk about it, but I will talk to you soon. I have not discussed it yet with my wife. So how you doing, real talk? Kumusta ang klase? Kumusta ang klase? Meron pa bang may klase pa ba? May klase pa ba? Pa ba? Hello. Yeah, so I think that's all I can share at this time. So let me go back right there now sa aking camera. Okay. Okay. Okay, ang dami ko nang na-share dito. Yan. Let me yan. Hoop. Mhm. Yan. Hoop. Mm. Yan. Okay. Yan, ayan na. So, I hope you're you know, seeing my new setup right here. Tell you honestly, it took me few days and hours trying to set up my background, okay? My background and also my lighting, my camera settings, my microphone, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I invest money for my YouTube. I invest because I want to to deliver uh, education. That is the main goal. Plus, I'm using this for my class. So every day, Monday to Friday, I use the same setup. I use my camera. I use my microphone. I use my call this computer when I'm doing the Zoom live. And it's a good practice for me though. So that's the reason why you see this setup on my computer, and my background as well looks like a Twitch something. My student told me, "Oh, Mr. Love, I like your Twitch." I said at first, "What do you mean Twitch?" Because I'm not familiar with that one. I said, "Well, you look like one of those YouTubers who are playing video games, things like that." Oh, really? So that's another thing I learned from my students, because I'm not too familiar about this YouTube, Twitch something, but I learned something, and that's a good thing about YouTube. You're gonna learn a lot, and it's a matter of how you're going to absorb it, and then take it slowly, not to be uh, uh, drawn by it, because if you make yourself like that, you will end up not doing anything at all. You're just kind of like overwhelmed. So that's another thing that I learned now. When you're watching video, just spend time only. Let's say maybe once or two times a week. Do not watch the entire video. That can affect your growth. Okay, that can affect your growth, because there are so many videos that out there on YouTube that's similar to what you're doing. And sometimes the more we watch that, the more it breaks our hearts, because how come he or she is doing the same content that I am, but still she or he is successful than me? Just remember, you have a different personality, you have a different focus in life. And then even though you have the same content, it doesn't apply to you, or whatever you're doing doesn't apply to that person. So that's another thing that you have to be cautious about, not to watch too much YouTube video that cater the same focus that you're doing. So I think you have to schedule watching YouTube, especially if you're trying to learn something. In my case, I watch a lot of photography. How I'm going to set up my camera so that it will look good in terms of the quality of my photo, in terms of the quality of my video. I spend more time on that one. But watching YouTube channel that cater the same genre or the same niche that I have, I don't. What I watch more is all about photography, filmmaking. Those are the two that I watch. Do I watch Tagalog? No, I don't watch Tagalog, because the moment I click it, I can tell easily what will be the ending of the story. So that's another thing that I don't like in the Filipino YouTube something. And a lot of Tagalog YouTube, you can tell easily what will happen next. It's so predictable. That's the bottom line. It's so predictable. Unlike if you are watching uh, technical things. Let's say, for example, how you going to correct the color of your video, or how you going to make it sharper, things like that. How can you improve the lighting, things like that. Very educational, and it enhance your technical knowledge as well. So those are the part that I really spending much time on YouTube. And sometimes it takes me maybe for 4 hours just to watch it. And there are times that I feel frustrated because I don't get it, because of my camera that I'm using is a good one, and it requires training and skills in order for you to operate it. And I don't want to use only on the auto, because that's that is not the one that I bought when I purchased the camera. I purchased the camera because I want to get a good quality video or photographs. So that's the reason why I'm spending time on educating myself, watching YouTube videos about how to set a camera, or how to make a good setting for video using this kind of camera. Okay, do you have any question that we can discuss in this tutorial? Are you still there? We have 5 million watchers right now. And so far, we already have 2 hours and 40 minutes. So we can stretch it all the way down to 20 minutes. By the way, if you're going to watch this, you know, live later on, the video. So I think the first 20 or 30 minutes of the video is my wife's talking. So she's doing a little bit of, personal uh, speech, about her plans, about our family, things like that. So you can skip that one and then go straight to the seven tips on how you're going to enhance or level up your YouTube channel. But I'm going to put that as well on the description box below so that you can go and click that one and then start that uh, uh, video presentation. Okay, but if you don't want to watch the first 20 minutes or first or 30 minutes of this video. Yeah. So, Bakasan, comment po, yeah, Rose, are you still there? So, thank you so much, Real Talk, sa dalawang heart na mayroong white cross. Salamat po, sabi niya. That's right, at least you have the content. Yes, may, okay, may late pa ba? Okay. May klase, that's what I meant dyan sa ano na yan. Yeah. So, by the way, Real Talk, so kumusta? I watched your video a while ago about dun sa sa mga student mo. I can relate to that one na I can relate as a teacher and at the same time as a parent because last year when my daughter promoted from fifth grade to sixth grade, it's so sad because she didn't get a chance to see her classmates. We just did it virtually. We were sitting on our living room and then watching on our computer, and then we waited when when they called her name, and then we stood up and then clapped our hands just to congratulate her. You know, I don't like that one, but we don't have any other options. We don't have any choice other than to participate virtually. But I hope this time, because my eighth grader is going to graduate from middle school, I hope it won't happen. I want my eighth grader, my eldest daughter, to experience the real, graduation from middle school because she's gonna be turn ninth grade next school year, and hopefully this pandemic will be ended soon so that we can go back to our regular routine. you know in our case, as teacher, we stay at home for since last year, and then we're kind of like thinking like, what if this and that, what will happen if next month the school will be open? Do we have any other you know guidelines that we need to follow? At this time, our school district said that we might be going back to school on May 1st, but we don't know what we expect or what are the things that we have to do, what is the protocol that we have to comply, or what are the things that we have to do once we get back to the classroom. So at this time, those are the things that are not clear yet. So the questions that still lingering in my mind. Yeah. Okay. Nagbabaan na ba kayo ng mga bahay nyo? Nagdikit-dikitan na kayo? I-check natin ah oh yeah, nadikitan na kita at nadikitan na kita ng bahay mo at tamsakan pa natin yan. Ayan, tinamsakan ko pa. At babakasan ko pa. O, binabakasan ko na si Rose. Okay. Maraming salamat, Rose. Maraming salamat. Salamat sa pagbisita. Maganda ang iyong video. Ang iyong Feb 3 video. Good luck. Ayan. Meron akong kinoment sa iyo. Yeah. Ayan, malapit ka na rin. Nasa 437 ka na. Yeah. Keep blogging, keep blogging and blogging. Okay? Keep blogging and blogging. Okay. So that's right. So, I'll just wait here hanggang maka 3 hours tayo. Yan ang goal ko. Maka 3 hours ako para may maging akong oras. Yan. Ay, Cherry Mercer. So, pag nag-umpisa ng ng 5 o'clock, so 8 o'clock ng umaga sa Philippines. So, I think I'm going to magba-vlog din ako bukas uli. Siguro mga uh, mga bukas. Ay, may 4 o'clock. Ang hirap. Kailangan lang talaga. It's either midnight. Yeah. Yeah, it's either 6 o'clock in the morning mag-vlog ako para makatch ko yung mga taga-Pilipinas ng 9 o'clock in the evening. That's way too early. Maybe I'll just going to do the next vlog around 7 o'clock in the or 6 o'clock in the evening para at least makatch ko yung 9 a.m. na mga nasa Pinas. Because sometimes when I look on YouTube, nakikita ko nag-start na sila mag live stream around 8 o'clock in the morning. Or sometimes 9 o'clock in the morning. So 6 o'clock here sa California. So that's another thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yung background music ko, it's free. It's a remix. So, that's another thing pag sabi nila kasi, para hindi ka ma-copyright, i-play mo lang yung mga remix. So, I got this music from YouTube as well. So, not too loud, not too little. Just a little bit para magkaroon lang ng little bit of sound para hindi naman mag-sound na boring yung yung pagla-live stream ko. So that's another thing na I have to learn as well na pag gumagawa ng ng YouTube vlog, kailangan may music. But hindi ka naman pwede gagamit ng music na na copyrighted or else madidingding ka ni Lolo YouTube. Very strict pa naman ngayon si Lolo YouTube na konting mo lang, pag wala kang sa ayos, talagang buboljacking ka. Paano pag boljak sa'yo? Tatanggalan ka ng saging. Minsan pati yung oras mo. Ewan ko ba dito kay Lolo YouTube? Pati yung yung saging ko binabawasan. Pero may nagdikit sa akin na dalawa kahapon. Pagtingin ko tinanggal na naman yung dalawa. Di punggol na yan. Sabi ko wala namang ginagawa. Lang sila dumikit lang tapos tinanggal pa. Ay, anyway, ganun talagang buhay ng ng YouTuber. But I'm enjoying myself as long as they are learning something from me. That's enough for me. Yeah, I'm not aiming for money at this time. Not yet. Not yet. Because I still need to gain more, content at the same time, more uh, focus on my focus on creating good content on my video. So once I get that one, and hopefully, I'm sure, everything is possible. Someone going to pick it up. Maybe a company might pick, and then make it a big thing. You know, that's another mindset that I have. Like think that way. Think big. Don't think little. Okay, think big all the time. Because if you're not gonna think big, so what are you gonna expect? You're not gonna go big, right? But you're gonna think small. Definitely, the outcome will be small. But if you're thinking big, the outcome gonna be big. But there is a risk on that one. If you don't spend, call this your hard work, your perseverance, your dedication, consistency, definitely your dream big is not gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen. In my case, my goal is within 6 months, I want to make my channel grow in different level. How, I don't know yet, but I am on the process of doing that. So that is my goal. 6 months. 6 months. By 6 months, my YouTube channel should pick up. Okay, should pick up. That's my goal, and I'm going to do more research. I'm going to do more learning and studying and education about how to make my video more appealing at the same time. The traffic flow on my YouTube channel will grow, not only in a stagnant mode at this time. So that's another thing. It's always a learning experience. It's a learning process. As long as we have life, as long as we have goal, don't stop. Okay, we're not gonna stop. Okay, the moment we stop, it changed the whole game. So whether no one is watching your YouTube right now, one or two, eventually someone going to watch it someday. Okay, that's what I've learned. So don't lose hope, don't feel bad, and don't be negative about it. I been there, done that. It's not really healthy at all, and it's not helping me at all to do good videos or to be more creative because I'm focusing more on those little things. Of course, all those big YouTuber experience all of those, and they testify that on their videos. So one good thing that I've learned from there, that majority of them are saying, consistency. You need to be consistent. If you're uploading a video once a week, you need to do it. If you're uploading 2 or 3 videos a week, you have to do it. There should always be a consistency. If you're doing it every week, then do it every week, not every other 2 weeks, because it will uh, lessen your call this yung engagement sa iyong subscribers. Yeah, I think that's one thing that I've learned, like consistency. So for me, I feel antsy. I feel like a little bit uncomfortable if I don't, edit the video and post it. I have tons of videos on my computer. I have tons of video on my tape. Now I was thinking how I'm going to edit it, how I'm going to make it, look uh, good using once I upload this video. I have tons of that, and it's always on my brain. So that's the reason why we're not running out of idea. It's just a matter of time, perseverance, dedication, and consistency. That is the bottom line. We need to be consistent in everything that we do. If we don't have that consistency, it affects the whole game. Okay, it affects the whole thing that you put into. So Even though you keep on asking for subscribers and you're not doing any video at all, that is only a short term. You have to think in the long term. Even while you're collecting subscribers, you're supposed to invest time in making videos and editing your videos and posting them on YouTube. In that way, people will see your video and visit your video all the time. Collecting subscribers is not enough to sustain your YouTube channel. What I say sustain your YouTube channel, meaning stay thriving. Okay? So if you're not doing any video or you're uploading any video but you keep on asking for subscribers, those subscribers not gonna stay longer because they're not gonna take you seriously because they don't see any video updates at all, right? That is why a lot of majority of those high or big time YouTubers become more successful because they have a lot of contents. They have videos, tons of videos that the follower love to watch. You know, they follow them. Whatever type of video that they do, they're following them because they enjoy it because of their consistency. So that's another thing that we have to put that in our mind, to have that kind of mindset, the consistency on what we're doing. And the same thing in our life, right? Whether we're doing a YouTube or not, if there's no consistency, life is becomes miserable, right? Like for example, if we're not consistent in our job, it gives us stress. If we're not consistent in our relationship, it breaks our heart. It breaks our relationship. So it needs to be consistent. The same thing with husband and wife. If they're not consistent in loving each other, marriage life is not gonna prosper or thrive. It needs to be consistent, like one love one another, respect one another, things like that. So it is the same thing in YouTube video. You need to be consistent. So that's another thing that I've learned from watching YouTube and then creating my own YouTube, things like that. So we have to be consistent. That is the key. Consistency is the key. Oh my God, we have like how many more minutes? We have like almost 2 more minutes, and then we're going to, finish up our 3 hours. Wow, 3 hours live stream. And for those who stayed with us for the past 3 hours, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And again, I'm going to uh, edit the description box so that you can go ahead if you want to go ahead and then watch the start of the 7 tips on how to enhance your or to level up your YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking that. So I'm going to do that later on once I totally upload this on once I ended this video. So I think that this will be a successful one because this is my first time to go over 2 hours on my live stream and talking nonstop, talking nonstop. And I appreciate those people who stayed, watching my live stream for the very first time in 3 hours. Okay, so again, for those Rose and Real Talk, thank you so much for watching. So if you can drop a comment, that will be appreciated. I want to make sure that before I turn off my live stream, you're still gonna be you already know about it. Okay, so Rosa Padillo, I already tamsak at na minarkahan ko na yung ano mo, yung YouTube video mo. Okay? Minarkahan ko na. Yeah. So, Real Talk, are you still there? Are you still there, Real Talk? Thank you so much everyone sa pagano pag-watch. I appreciate. I learn all new things every day here on YouTube. Very appreciated yung ano nyo, yung support nyo sa akin. I really, really appreciate it. Okay? And I'm so thankful that you showed up and you supported me on my first 3 hours uh, live stream. My gosh, you need to have stamina on talking and voice to sustain your oratorical. Like it seems like I'm doing a speech. But thank you so much. So bye now, and thank you so much. I appreciate all your support, and God bless us all. Thank you so much. Good night. Good night. Good night, America, and good morning sa Philippines. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, another one. Bye bye.